Hi guys, Sandy Ingram here. Happy holidays. I wanted to make this video for you so that we are all on the same page going into 2025 on possibilities, scenarios, and expectations of the Iraqi Dinar. I know you are busy this holiday season, so the channel has summarized this report. There are 6 major projects happening in Iraq that will help to increase the country's GDP and economic status, and hopefully the value of the currency. Write these 6 projects down. These are the news stories we will be watching closely in 2025. Now join the channel's membership for insider information on reducing your taxes legally for the coming year.
Iraq's currency, the Iraqi Dinar, faces several potential scenarios for its value in 2025 and beyond, depending on both internal and external factors. One possibility is a gradual appreciation in value if Iraq stabilizes politically and improves its economic infrastructure. The country's vast oil reserves are its economic backbone, and if global oil prices remain high and Iraq increases production, the influx of foreign currency could strengthen the dinar. Additionally, successful economic reforms such as diversifying the economy and reducing corruption could boost investor confidence and attract foreign investment, further supporting the currency's value. Iraq is undertaking 6 major projects to enhance its GDP and bolster economic stability. The first project, the Development Road Project. This strategic initiative involves constructing a 1,200-kilometer network of railways and highways, connecting the Grand Faw Port in southern Iraq to the Turkish border. The project is expected to transform Iraq into a transit hub between Asia and Europe, potentially generating $4 billion annually and creating at least 100,000 jobs. The second project, Grand Faw Port. Aiming to become the largest port in the Middle East, the Grand Faw Port is under construction in Basra, in southern Iraq. This port is anticipated to strengthen Iraq's geopolitical position and significantly boost trade and economic activities upon completion. This project is a game-changer for Iraq, and we can only hope that Iraq's direct connection to global trade will force a higher rate change. Number 3. Total Energies Energy Projects. In partnership with France's Total Energies, Iraq has initiated a $27 billion deal to develop oil, gas, and renewable energy projects. This agreement is expected to enhance energy sufficiency, support economic growth, and improve living standards by addressing electricity shortages. Number 4. Oil and gas exploration agreements. Iraq has signed initial deals for 13 oil and gas exploration blocks and fields, which could increase output by 750,000 barrels of crude and 850 million standard cubic feet of gas. This move aims to boost natural gas production to supply power plants, reducing reliance on imports. Number 5. National Development Plan. Launched in collaboration with the United Nations Development Programme, UNDP, and supported by the United States Agency for International Development, USAID, this plan focuses on economic diversification, infrastructure development, and sustainable growth to ensure long-term prosperity and stability. Number 6. Housing and urban development projects. The Iraqi government has approved plans to build 15 new cities across the country to address housing shortages and stimulate the construction sector. These projects are expected to provide numerous job opportunities and improve living conditions, thereby affecting Iraq's GDP and, hopefully, the value of Iraq's currency against the US dollar. On the other hand, the dinar could remain stagnant or face depreciation if challenges persist. Political instability, corruption, and delays in implementing reforms could deter foreign investors and limit economic growth. If global oil prices drop significantly, Iraq's reliance on oil revenue could strain its budget and weaken the dinar. Inflation or issues in managing monetary policy might also negatively impact its value. Another scenario is a potential revaluation or redenomination of the currency. This could occur if Iraq's government and central bank aim to simplify transactions and improve the currency's global perception. However, such moves often depend on strong economic fundamentals and international support. Ultimately, the future value of Iraq's currency will hinge on a combination of political stability, economic reforms, global oil markets, and the country's ability to manage these factors effectively. For now, the dinar's prospects remain uncertain, with opportunities for growth balanced by significant risks. If you need further clarification, continue watching. Given the country's rich natural resources and ongoing challenges, Iraq's currency, IQD, has long been a topic of interest for investors and economists. Several scenarios could play out regarding the value of the dinar in 2025 and the years ahead, each shaped by political, economic, and global factors. One optimistic scenario is the gradual appreciation of the dinar's value. Iraq's economy heavily relies on its oil exports, and with one of the largest proven oil reserves in the world, the country has the potential to generate significant revenue. If global oil prices remain stable or increase, Iraq could see a rise in foreign exchange reserves, boosting the dinar's value. Government initiatives could further support this to modernize the oil sector, attract international energy firms, and increase production capacity. Political stability would play a critical role in this scenario. When Iraq successfully curbs internal conflicts, improves governance, and creates an environment conducive to foreign investment, the dinar could gain strength as the economy diversifies and foreign confidence grows. Let me repeat that. When Iraq successfully curbs internal conflicts, improves governance, and creates an environment conducive to foreign investment, the dinar could gain strength as the economy diversifies and foreign confidence grows. However, a less favorable scenario involves the currency remaining stagnant or even depreciating. Iraq faces persistent challenges including political instability, corruption, and the need for economic diversification. These issues have historically deterred foreign investment and slowed progress on reforms. Furthermore, the country's reliance on oil makes it vulnerable to fluctuations in global oil prices. A sharp decline in oil prices could severely impact Iraq's budget, limiting the central bank's ability to maintain currency stability. Inflation, an ongoing risk in an oil-dependent economy, could further erode the value of the dinar, making it less attractive to investors and reducing purchasing power for citizens. Another possibility lies in a revaluation or redenomination of the currency. This option has been discussed in the past as a way to restore confidence in the dinar and simplify transactions in the domestic market. A revaluation could involve adjusting the exchange rate to reflect a stronger position relative to other currencies, while a redenomination might remove zeros from the currency to combat inflationary perceptions. For such measures to succeed, Iraq would need to demonstrate strong economic fundamentals, such as stable growth, low inflation, and fiscal discipline. Additionally, the support of international institutions like the IMF or World Bank could provide the necessary backing for these adjustments. Global geopolitical dynamics could also influence the dinar's trajectory. For instance, Iraq's relationships with regional powers and key trade partners, such as China and the United States, could shape its economic opportunities. Participation in major international trade agreements or infrastructure projects could enhance Iraq's economic integration and support the dinar. Conversely, escalating regional tensions or conflicts could disrupt trade and investment, placing downward pressure on the currency. In the long term, Iraq's economic future, and by extension the fate of the Iraqi dinar, will depend on how effectively the country addresses its structural challenges. Building a diversified economy that reduces dependence on oil, investing in infrastructure, improving education, and fostering innovation will be essential. In conclusion, the Iraqi dinar's value in 2025 and beyond will likely hinge on a balance of risks and opportunities. While Iraq possesses the resources and potential for economic growth, the outcome depends on its ability to overcome internal challenges, adapt to global market conditions, and build a sustainable economic foundation. One of the internal challenges is Iraq's relationship with Iran, a country that is under strict global sanctions. Understanding the need for Iraq to be a good neighbor, it has maintained strong economic and political ties with Iran, particularly in sectors like energy and trade. Iraq imports significant amounts of electricity and natural gas from Iran to meet its domestic energy demands as its own infrastructure struggles to keep up. However, these ties place Iraq in a delicate position, as its reliance on Iran complicates its relationship with Western allies, particularly the United States, which enforces sanctions on Iran. This balancing act creates economic and political pressure for Iraq. On one hand, it needs to ensure access to essential energy supplies from Iran to maintain domestic stability and support its growing population. On the other hand, complying with U.S. sanctions is crucial to securing financial aid, trade opportunities, and international support. Failure to manage this relationship effectively risks financial repercussions, such as restricted access to the global banking system or strained diplomatic relations. Iraq's ability to navigate this challenge will depend on diversifying its energy sources, investing in domestic energy production, and fostering stronger ties with other international partners. While being a good neighbor to Iran is important, Iraq must also prioritize its long-term economic stability and maintain balanced relations with the broader global community. For now, the dinar remains a speculative currency with uncertain prospects, requiring careful monitoring by those interested in its future.